Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube. As we look ahead to Week 10 of the CFL, Kevin Rogers and Joe Osborne with you. Joe's been great in these videos. I've been terrible. So pick your spots with both of us. See if Joe keeps winning, if I keep losing. We went with the Elks last week. They were a big loser, but let's see how this goes. Let's start with Joe Osborne. He's got Saturday night football, Saskatchewan, Edmonton. You throw out the record books and they get together. Joe, who do you like in this game?
Yeah, I'm somehow 6-1 on the season here with my CFL picks, and it's been a pretty simple approach. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. I've mainly been going with favorites, and I'm going to do the same this week. I'm going to take the Saskatchewan Roughriders -5.5 versus those Edmonton Elks, who are the punching bag of the CFL right now. And a Saskatchewan team, they're very much still in the mix here with a .500 record. And they're not going to take them lightly. Saskatchewan's coming off 3 straight losses, and I view this as a bit of a get-right game for them versus an Elks team that already has 5 double-digit losses on the season, including 3 separate losses of 32 or more points. Meanwhile, you take a look at Saskatchewan. When they do win, they tend to win comfortably. All 4 of their wins are by double digits. This season, Edmonton's just been a money pit at home, 3-13 against the spread in their last 16 home games. In terms of how the teams will match up, the Saskatchewan defense is much better. They're allowing around 12 fewer points per game. And offensively, they're going to have a nice edge on the ground here. One of the better rush attacks in the CFL, taking on the worst rush defense in the Edmonton Elks. So give me the Roughriders -5.5 points.
All right, and let's see if they come through again, and we'll see if Edmonton comes through with another loser coming up on Saturday. Joe, I'm going to go to Friday night, Hamilton and Toronto hooking up, and these two teams just met last week. Hamilton ended up losing to Toronto, so now they flip venues here coming up this week. But I'm going to take the points with the Toronto Argonauts. They're getting 2 points against Hamilton. I just can't trust this Tiger Cats team. Only 2 wins so far on the season for them. Now, they have won their last 2 at home. They beat Montreal and Ottawa. Not really great opponents. But at the same time, when you look at Toronto, they've won 3 of 4. They're 4-1 against the spread their last 5. They've covered their last 2 as an underdog. And normally in these spots, you would say, all right, in the home-and-home situation, that the team that lost the first game will probably come back and win the second game. I just don't trust Hamilton. They've had so many losses where they've either failed to cover at the end or they've blown big leads, where Toronto has still been pretty competitive. Yeah, they had a clunker against Ottawa a few weeks ago, but also a 1-point loss to Winnipeg that they got blown out by a good BC team. But I'm going to take the points here with Toronto coming up on Friday night when they face off with Hamilton. So our 2 picks for this week, I've got Toronto plus the points. Joe has got Saskatchewan laying the points at Edmonton. And Joe, you got to feel good. You're on a heater right now in the CFL.
Absolutely. And I was looking at that Toronto pick as well. You know, I called them a fraud a couple of weeks ago, but you look at the East Division in the CFL. I mean, there's only 4 teams. Toronto's the only team with a winning record, but all 4 teams in that division have a negative point differential. So figure that one out, right? So it's a funny league, but we'll try to keep the heater going here this weekend.
Absolutely. And for more of our videos, you could find them on our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV. For Joe Osborne, I am Kevin Rogers. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, best of luck with your bets.